Hello, and thank you for watching this. I'm going to try to post this on Facebook and Instagram and some of the other social medias. First time I'm trying this, so bear with me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jim Man, Jim the Man. Anyway, that's my stage name. And I'm a Buddy Holly tribute artist. I'm originally from South Attleboro, Massachusetts. I'm now here in Las Vegas, believe it or not, and I'm walking and talking doing this video. So hopefully this kind of sets the mode here. Anyway, I tried the podcast. I didn't realize the podcast was all audio. Well, you live, you learn. A lot of energy went into the podcast. I should have just done the video, and that would have been better. But anyway, I did a live video on Facebook last week, and I still don't know how to do live yet. It's weird. I did it once, and I don't know how to do it again. That's one of those weird things, I guess, with this. So anyway, well, I'd like to talk about, gentlemen, y'all know him as, his real name is Charles Harding Holly, or you know him as Buddy Holly. Buddy was a nickname that his friends used because Charles was too long of a name, and Buddy stuck. So, anyway, after a while, Buddy decided, hey, I want to get into music. He tried a lot of things, various things. I want to get into music. So, he got together with his friends, Joe B. Malden, Jay Allison, and I think a couple other guys. If I leave anybody out, Nikki Sullivan, and Tommy Alpsa, and a few other guys. If I leave anybody out or if I'm misquoting, please. So anyway, they started, playing gigs around Lubbock, Texas, because that's where he's from, and they're always trying to work on something. And they went to see John Wayne, the Searchers, and John Wayne kept saying, "That'll be the day, Pilgrim." And they went and they wrote the song called "That'll Be the Day." They went to Clovis, New Mexico, but Norman Petty had a studio down there and recorded most of the songs there, a lot of the hits. And I guess the studio songs were shopped out to many of the record companies in New York, Burnswick and Coral Records, And, they didn't know that Buddy Holly spelled his name Holley. They spelled it Holly. Well, not to lose out on the contract, Buddy signed the contract, and thus was, dubbed him Buddy Holly, Holly. So I've been doing Buddy Holly for 20 years. I'm working on getting some gigs here. I was gigging for a while, but, just things that happen. And why did I get into Buddy Holly? Well, I guess originally I started with liking Elvis. I thought Elvis was great, one of the premier entertainers of that era, one of the definitely pioneers, And then I found, hey, there are other guys that sang, and I got to Buddy, and it was just an affinity for that music and the rock and roll of the 50s that got me wanting to do it. And I definitely, never wanted to look or sound like him. Few things happened in my life that were probably significant. I didn't realize at the time. When I was little, that music was always being played when I was a kid. And around me, I always had it around me. My dad was watching me and my younger brother. It was always being played, so I guess I got brainwashed into liking it in a good way. And, Mom and Dad got divorced. I'm not going to dwell on it, but one album that was still left, I guess, when they made albums and they made them out of vinyl. Vinyl's coming back, so that's a good thing. I saw this album that said Buddy Holly Lives. And that was the album that got me into Buddy Holly. And I remember MCA had a bad habit of their records would skip. They didn't have enough leanway between the songs, so you'd have like this much where you want a little more. So that led to that. And, led to me going to karaoke clubs in Daytona Beach, because after I graduated high school in 93, I went down to Daytona. I was down there for 5 years. And of course, there's always if you were to blank. I spent 3 months listening to Buddy Holly, really studying it. So I could all those little nuances in his voice, all the way, his nuances, his phrasing when he sang, and well, one got notoriety, for winning a contest, and I guess I was on my way and wanted to do it, and I guess Daytona wasn't going anywhere, so I came out to Vegas. So, and that's where it started. So hopefully this will be seen on the media as I want it to be seen. I did a live one last week. I don't know. And the ones that I do now, they will improve. I know they kind of look crude now, but they are going to get better. So I don't know how long to make this, but hopefully y'all like it and enjoy it. And I am available for bookings. I can be reached at the following phone number, 702-980-0634. That's my phone number. And of course the email is all lowercase. My stage name all shrunk down about like that big. JIMDAMANN1. That's the number 1. That Signia gmail.com. So it's jimtheman1@gmail.com. All lowercase. Facebook definitely. James Mann, I can be reached. And I'll say it like that. It's been a long time to do Buddy, but I want to thank everyone. Hopefully gets to see this, watches this video, and hopefully y'all can see it. Thank you. And, to borrow a quote from Bill Haley from Bill Haley in the comments, if I'm 75, I can still hold my guitar, we'll still have rock and roll. So, rock and roll is here to stay, and hopefully I'll get to see this. Thank you.